Come on now. Let's get these people.
You gonna get our drink or what you gonna do?
People need to see how you treat me. The peoples need to see how I am treated. Okay? They need to see how I am treated. Okay? Surfboard. Ride waves. Hey, ride waves. Tsunami. Tsunami. All right, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Call them in, Doc. Call them in, Doc. Come on, Doc. Hey. Hey. Hey, 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 hey.
I'm sleepy.
Hey, who we got in the hen house? Maya Woodall. Hey,
You know Maya be on it talking about she almost forgot.
Hey,
How
what's
the
up?
hell you gonna forget, Maya? I know we on our time today.
It's the Doc's fault. Hey, hey. Billionaire Bucket was actually on time. You know it's the Doc's fault because Doc is always running behind. Hey, could you go to the doctor's office for a 10 o'clock appointment and he don't even see you till 12:45? And you be like, why? Punch him in the eye. Uh-huh. Who else we got? Patrice and hey. Ooh, whoa. YouTube.
Hi, YouTubers. IG over here.
I got a koofy, guys. Oh, you got IG going?
I got IG
Oh, the Doc stunting the midnight.
Hey IG, hey Facebook, YouTube. Yes, we're gonna be getting started here shortly. Y'all know Billionaire Bucket on some shenanigans.
Don't be blaming that on me.
He on some shenanigans tonight. How y'all doing? It's late night. Let's do grown folk-ish. Hey, Dr. Gemini Twin. Yeah. Dr. Gemini Twin in the house. Hey, Edward Avery. How y'all doing? Hi, Kylie. I think it's Kate. Did I say it right, Kate? You know I'll jack up a name in a minute. Plenty of bless. How you doing, Boo-Tay? Okay, so there we go. I was gonna say I haven't been live on IG in forever. Like I didn't even know where I was supposed to be. Like putting Okay, hey Elizabeth. Oh, so it's like a little later. So Elizabeth, she one of my West Coast sisters. She could be Billionaire Bucket talking about some West Side. She could be with us because it's a little late on the West Coast. Later. It's not late. Hey, hey, hey. Kiss mamas for me, Dr. Gemini Twin. Patrice, hey. You hear Billionaire Bucket in the background? Anissa, hey, from North Carolina. Daisy Hare, hey.
Hey, Daisy Hare. Hi. Anissa, hi.
Y'all, he on one today.
Patrice, hi. Hi.
He talking about the doc had us late today.
Hi, she did. Why is what the same here?
Your cup is slow like it's Homer. I had to go there, y'all.
That's why you ain't got no friends.
Are you absolutely right? Because it's lonely at the top. Leaders don't have friends. I'm sorry. Hi, Simply D on the gram.
Hi, Simply D on the gram.
Shout out to Simply D. Plenty of bless over there. Yeah, y'all know I got a message from my grandfather this past week that this guy.
You know what? That's enough. Let's talk about this surfboard, this tsunami on my head, okay? Where the hell's DJ Mustard? Wave check, partner. Wave check.
Oh, snap.
Wave check. YouTubers. Woo! All right. What we talking about tonight, Doc?
We ain't talking about them waves. We can talk about my naps.
You're a hater.
We can talk about my naps, though. You want to talk about my kids?
Simply D. Tag Ricky Mapes because I'm his biggest fan. Because he liked my Millie Rock.
No, you know, Ricky Mapes actually wants to talk to the doc. He's like, I need an appointment with the doc.
It ain't all about you.
Hey.
He liked my Millie Rock.
Let me tell y'all. This is Dr. Lovey B, celebrity life coach. Did y'all know that? I got a celebrity on my team. Yeah, so, yeah, I got celebrities reaching out. They want some coaching from the doctor.
The Billionaire Buckets getting coached over here.
From the Billionaire doctor.
They went to coaching
they
from
can
the
get their
Billionaire
life. Hey, Ronica. Hey, Kim Moore. I'll give them their life. So now I am Dr. Lovey B, celebrity life coach, y'all. Shout out. Shout out. She glowing up.
We need to have the little kazoos and the little thing that you spin around and
well, how about these?
No.
Yeah. No. Okay, well then I'll just sit down. Y'all make sure y'all share. I know it's late night, but I know y'all be up later than that. So let us come on and entertain you for a minute. And
we just want to entertain you for just a second.
We got our rum punch in here.
Yes.
Where the rum punch? Where the rum punch come from?
Wait a minute. I got to get the name right.
Shit, niggas.
No, you the one messed it up and got me saying it all wrong.
Y'all.
So I had to get it correct. Excuse you, Doc. Okay, you've talked long enough. Okay, so she been pronouncing the name all wrong, and I said,
I got
Doc,
it from him, y'all.
Excuse me.
Sakai.
Who's the oldest? Hey, Sakai.
I've been getting blamed on some
It's above me. Okay.
What? That you've been pronouncing the name wrong?
No, you've been pronouncing it. Who's the older sister?
I wasn't saying. Hey, y'all know I will flub up a name, right? So
okay.
I wouldn't even mention it until he come telling me how to pronounce it. Then he got his bubble burst because she did an event this past weekend and she announced her company. He like,
hey Ruby.
He like, oh, sister, we've been saying her name wrong. She is a sponsor, and the waves couldn't even get. See, he's surfboarding so much.
The tsunami is messing with the brain particles.
He couldn't get the name right.
It's the doc's fault.
So
she had her brains in.
So what we drinking?
We're drinking some rum punch from Oshalami. Oshalami's Kitchen. This is what we're drinking.
Say it again.
Oshalami's. I still ain't heard you say it.
I don't need to say it. You said it.
Oh, ain't this a shame? Because you know you gonna mess it up because you try to blame everything on the billionaire. That's okay because the billionaire owns his shit and he wear your t-shirt. Well, if you need a t-shirt that says own your shit, then you need to hit up the doc for the merch.
I owns my shit all the time and you know it. So listen, y'all. I got a message for the tube. I got a message from my grandfather that this cat is
so we talking about short bus. How long y'all gonna be? We talking about repeating lessons.
Perfect. Let me tell y'all. No, my grandfather said this guy. Listen, I went to talk to my grandparents. I went up the mountain, y'all, to talk to my grandparents. And my grandfather greeted me and was like, Lavonica, I need you to watch your brother. And I said, you know my brother Bucket? And he's like, yes, and he's slow. We need you to watch out for him. He's slow. He don't hear me when I'm talking to him. So, I just been telling him all week, hey, Kismet. I just been telling him all week, you slow, bro. Grandpa said it.
Listen.
And so he getting a little triggered because he's slow. It's okay. These waves can't function. These things, he can't function, y'all. Let me tell you, he's slow. And Grandpa said it.
Who else we got on here?
Wait, you got
Hey,
Michelle
Sharon.
Parker.
Hey, Michelle Parker. All
Hey,
right.
Sharon. Hey, we come on a little late. We get some new faces,
Yeah,
huh?
we got some new faces.
Hey,
Welcome
heard
to
the one.
twin.
Heard the one is on the gram.
Heard the one.
Heard the
Oh,
one.
hey, heard the one.
That's my girl from LA with her cute self.
Oh, okay. West Side. Hold up, we get a lot of West Coast love. Y'all know I got a soft spot in my heart for the West Coast too. Deep down inside, I think I was from there at one point.
Hey, Billionaire.
Billionaire Andre.
Hey, Billionaire Andre. You just in time because the bucket's slow. I think I told y'all that.
Seriously?
Y'all need whole group. And it's perfect for this lesson.
So you just out here all in these streets telling everybody I'm slow.
Well, did I tell a story?
Yeah.
Wait, you trying to call your grandfather a storyteller? He was a good storyteller.
He was a good storyteller. He tell you a good story.
He tell you a good story.
And his jokes, they be so corny, they be funny.
Let me tell you.
Wait, did you ever see him do the one with the old man in the store? He'd be like, and the guy turned around and said, yeah. He said, guess who's back? And the guy said, who? He said, that's your back?
Like, what?
Like, I'll be a kid watching this. I'm like, that's so corny, but it's funny.
So now you see why he's slow. It's okay, Bucket. It's okay to be slow. It's
well, you know
okay.
what? We're gonna dive into this because I own my shit. Okay,
it's okay to be slow.
I'm gonna.
So here's
I'm
the
gonna
question.
tell y'all where I'm slow at.
Why does that trigger you when I say that? Because I mean, you get butthurt, you start clenching your booty hole. You know, you get all
I do that
tight,
anyway.
and
Just exit only.
you know, you be doing a little twitch. You know, and
Just
I'm like,
mind your business.
why does that?
Just mind your business.
Why does that trigger you?
Just mind your business.
That you slow?
Just mind your business.
I want to know.
Because it's like it's too vague. It's like saying I'm slow in general. That's only one area that, and I won't even say I'm slow. I'm naive, and I've grown through something recently, and let's just say that won't be happening again. The naiveness won't be happening in that area. Subject of learning again. We've got the lesson, and yeah, we're complete repeating it. But that's why we're talking about what we're talking about today.
We're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about what that looks like, repeating lessons.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I'll open up to the peoples. You know what I'm talking about?
These are peoples.
These are folks.
These is our fam.
As I'm healing, we're gonna share this with y'all so y'all can get something, and hopefully y'all can grow and heal from it too. So that's what we're here for. So we just gonna get on there too. You know what I'm talking about? Since you want to put everybody on blast.
He looking at all the screens, y'all, like, Ruby want to know. Give her the tea. So listen, make sure y'all share, because at the end of the live, you know, we got a giveaway. Woo. And the only way to be in the know, or hey, you got competition or not, you got YouTube, you got IG. So it's not just about Facebook. You share, tag a friend that's going to need to hear this message about riding that damn slow bus, you know, that slow bus. That short bus. That short bus, you know, I talked about it last week about my husband's very slow. He does not know how to count the hands in the car. Like if it's a fourth, if it's a half, a 3/4, or 4. Billionaire Bucket did that today too. Oh, we ain't gonna tell nobody. So
really?
Like,
Billionaire Bucket did it today too. We ain't gonna tell nobody.
Billionaire Bucket.
Don't touch the tsunami. Someone tag DJ Mustard, okay? Wave check, partner. Wave check. You know what I mean?
Why don't you tag me?
I'm gonna tag you. I need to do a proper wave check video though. I'm gonna tag Mustard because I need to come correct because he be having videos and stuff, and I need to come correct. When I come correct, I'm gonna come with mines.
Okay. Got me gonna sit back on that note. Lay it on them.
What we talking about tonight, Doc? Come on with it, Doc.
We talking about the short bus. You know what I'm talking about? Because this is there's plenty of folks been riding the short bus for a very, very long time, y'all.
So
I need y'all to get off this short bus.
That's right. Repeating lessons, y'all.
Yeah.
We're not taking a shot at nobody. Let's be clear, okay? When we say riding a short bus, that's not a diss to anybody. That's just saying that's another way of saying repeating lessons, okay?
Okay, so y'all know how I feel. If the shoe fit, wear the motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
You know.
Buy a matching bag.
Just wear it.
If the shoe
like,
fits,
don't get butthurt about what people say. Like, stop cuddling people. and feel like we got to be mindful of what comes out of our mouths. Like, if people get offended by something you say and you know the intention behind it, the intention is not to be malice. That's the word? Mm-hmm, make it up. Malicious. The intention is not to be malicious, mean, or angry, or frustrated, or nasty. It's like, we don't come on here to down people or to talk about people. So if we got to sit up here and explain what we talking about, get the fuck off the page. Like, don't even get fucking butt hurt about shit all the time. Stop cuddling people. These are motherfucking adults. You're 5 years old. You're grown. You don't need to be cuddled. Every time somebody say something out their mouth, you're getting in your feelings. You're getting butt hurt. You're squeezing your booty cheeks. You just, stop that shit. Stop cuddling adult human beings. If you're getting fucking triggered by something that's coming out of somebody's mouth, that is your shit.
Ooh. What are you
Complete. Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Girl, I thought you were down there finna fight.
Don't you got friends that get butthurt because you say fuck?
Ooh, Lord.
And they so holy than thou?
Ooh, sip away, honey. Lord, she just went in.
Father.
Father. There you go. Mother, father.
Mother, father?
Motherfucker, father.
No. Don't put all that together.
Dog. I'm appalled.
You know, I've had so many people that I've seen posted say, I don't care how old you are, if you cuss in front of your parents, it's just disrespectful. By whose eyes? Their words. My gracious, I'm not cussing to my mother.
She beat your ass.
Ooh.
Nah, go on, because I ain't getting no ass whooping because of you.
I know, right? I'm going to bed.
You
I'm going to
go
let
home.
the bed beat my ass right now.
Go
It's
home.
like,
No, you come over
gee,
here.
have conversations with your parents and not feel like you got to be, suppressed and not be fully self-expressed. What they saying up there? I need to get over here because I can't see.
Yeah, pull it up.
No, I can't
Pull
see
it
that
up.
far. We can't see that far. We both need new
Boy,
glasses.
Demetrius, your waves got me seasick.
I know,
Girl,
like
I
my
told
stomach
him
been
this is
upset
not-
all
Got my
day.
head doing this. Like,
Talking about-
whoa.
shout out to my barber. Y'all on IG? Check
Hey,
her out.
barber.
King by Queen. Yeah,
What's her name?
King by Queen.
King by Queen.
We don't say queen in this house. No.
No, she's a queen. She's a queen for real. It's KWEEN, by the way.
Oh,
King
okay,
by
that's
Queen.
another queen.
Yeah, she's a queen.
King?
King
Uh-huh.
by Queen.
Oh, so she taking care of the
Kings,
kings.
and she's a queen.
Got
Yeah.
it.
That's her-
Okay.
that's her thing.
Okay. Show
Yeah.
out.
So if
Hey,
y'all
Ike.
in A, check her out. She's at Killer
Ike,
Mike's
what
Swag
you-
Shop, Edgewood. You know what I'm talking about? And she got me loose, and I had to go through and take the beard down. Y'all see, new look. So
Oh,
she
I
got me
like it.
right.
I just noticed that. I like it. You don't look like Amish now.
You gonna get somebody on her live that's gonna get butthurt because you say he look Amish.
You just had a whole speech
That's
so she
cause
can
I-
say that.
But that's because I said
Somebody
we do don't mean they do.
See what I'm talking about? Y'all will get butthurt over nothing. She talking to him.
Right. You look
Baby,
very
she
handsome.
talking about Amish
Appreciate
look a certain kind of way.
With the beard.
Hey,
Yeah,
Shelly.
because it be all over the place.
Yeah.
Some of them be in a queen.
Yeah,
You
mine
look
was
really
So did y'all
Yeah,
know
mine
that
was
beards
wild.
carry the most fecal matter?
Ew, you got to do it in your beard.
Oh, hell no. Wait, I gotta go back to the barbershop. I gotta cut this shit all the way off. The fuck? Got to cut this. Matter of fact, where my clippers at? I'm going back to I'm gonna go get a mustache.
I can't even touch. You smell it.
Ain't no fecal in my
I'm going to
beard.
bed.
Thank you, Stan.
Y'all
Appreciate
drinking.
you.
Well, yes, beards do carry the most fecal matter
I don't know
outside
how.
of menus at the
How?
restaurants.
Why
People
wouldn't
go
your
take
phone?
a shit and don't wash their hands when they come back.
Oh, well, hold up. I ain't that guy. Ain't no fecal up here.
So you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no fecal up here because these
you
hands
go to
stay.
the restaurants and
stay.
you order
Well,
your
they
pick
ain't
up their fork and
moisturized.
smell
Lord
the
have
after you
mercy.
look at that menu.
Is that a dry patch? Oh, no. I'm over here like Mr. Brown with the hands.
Ashky?
Oh, I'm about to go start a forest fire.
He's like his
Calvin.
That was a corny one.
grandma.
Yeah.
Guess
I'm
who's back?
sitting here
Ain't
like,
that your back?
y'all tripping.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, snap. What'd you say?
Shout out to Osha. Oh, man.
See,
I'm about to
he about
mess
to
it up
say it again, and then he gonna say it's my fault. Just like,
It is your fault because you telling me through the mind to mispronounce it.
okay, so here's how he play. So when I telepathically send him messages, he get a whole feeling because it takes him like 3.3 seconds to get it. And then he'll start doing exactly what I telepathically told him. He get a whole feeling and be like,
I be doing
now,
that
sis, you're going to have to give me some credit sometime. Y'all remember?
I give it to you.
Yes.
Wait, but then he just said I'm telepathically talking to him. Which is it?
It's what it is when in that moment that I want it to be.
When it's beneficial for you to take credit.
Of course.
Got it.
Dang, now you understand? Understand and overstand.
Can we just get along?
That's what I say, Steve. Can't we all just get along?
For 5 minutes. Can I just go to bed?
Give it to the slow folks.
What?
For the ones in the back.
Why you give me that mean mug, Joe Sergeant? Wait a minute. I don't know what you're talking about.
He said, I'm mean.
She gave me.
And I'm just Debo and him.
Look at that meme. Look at she cut her out. Look at. YouTuber saw. Look at that. The YouTuber said. Everybody said, look at that. Your eyes gonna get stuck.
Y'all look like Caldwell.
Your eyes gonna get stuck.
I look like one because it's your fault. I mean, just because I chose him don't mean you had to go with it.
I know. I should have left him in the basement with his daddy.
Left him in the basement with his daddy. Why your mama choosing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why you choosing?
He was fine back in the day. That's why mama chose him. Shoot.
Oh,
he wasn't no good, but.
Why you choosing? We talking about parent portals. We talking about the masculine parent portal. We chose.
You the one who convinced me to come here. So that's why I chose him. I ain't have a choice. It's like, all right, fine, let's get this.
But you could have came through her. With another
you
masculine
you
parent
wanted to come through her.
But
You're the oldest.
But you could have
I'll
chosen
tell y'all how
her.
only one was coming through me, so y'all can forget it. It was one or the other. It wasn't gonna be 2 of y'all. I didn't say either one of y'all.
That's your answer right there.
Oh, yeah.
So Steve was only having one. So I had to go somewhere else.
It wasn't gonna be 2.
Well, since I'm such a convincer, then why you can convince
Same
her
way
to
with
come
your
here?
mama.
I'm not the convincer. You the one with all the games.
Same way with your mama. She was only one was coming through her. So there it is.
That was hey, look, it's above me.
So we chose an amazing masculine parent portal. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's taught us some major lessons.
Yeah.
Who did?
The masculine parent portal.
Mm-hmm. Who that?
Yeah. She like, who that? Yo, baby daddy.
Who is he?
Right? That way.
Everybody.
This dude, I don't know if we're gonna get through the live because these tsunami waves.
They making me sick. I ain't gonna lay
I mean,
down.
I've been nauseous all day.
Oh, Shalamis.
Is that how you say it?
Oh, Shalamis rum
like
punch.
I'm
going to get it correct. Oh, Shalamis rum punch. Please forgive me, Raquel. Oh, Shalamis rum punch. Oh, Shalamis rum punch. I don't need no more.
Y'all drunk?
I haven't really been
I'm
sipping
feeling
my
nice.
Billionaire bucket. He said
Yeah,
he's feeling nice. It don't do me like that. Like
It goes right to my
hit
neck.
him right to the neck. He be like,
Did you see how it do me like that?
it don't do me like that.
Yes.
It takes a minute for the queen.
Girl.
Most alcoholics don't do that.
Did y'all see this slow buddy? Okay, get to the talk. Let's talk about this slow bus.
Yeah.
That
Growing through repeating
we
lessons.
talking about repeating lessons, and I mean y'all on here repeat lessons, have repeated lessons, continue to repeat lessons. Give us some hands. Give us some hands, IG. Give us some hands over here on YouTube. Let us know if you are one of those people that be repeating life lessons.
Yes, life lessons, y'all. That's what we talking about. Life lessons. Life is a class.
It is.
So
Is it a class or is it a game?
it's both.
Ooh, okay.
It's both.
Is there a correct way to play the game?
It's only what's correct for you. Yeah. It's only what's correct for you.
Okay.
Because what I think is right, you might think is wrong.
What if there's no right or wrong? What if it just is?
Then it just is.
What if some people get it and some people never do?
Well, he's slow. He could tell you.
You know what?
I'm going to bed.
Good night, Miss Steen.
Yes, nice thing. You can take this one with you.
Leave her here for her.
He just called me talking some what. I said, what?
What are you eating?
Chef Bradley in the mix.
I'm like, stop talking like these Georgians, all retarded.
Was he talking about something to eat?
No, he was talking like them inmates because he can't understand them. What? I'm like, boy.
The doctor's off the chain.
He's tired.
He should be. He should be. All right, let's hit it.
Let's hit it. Let's get to
Great
it.
night, Mom. We'll see you tomorrow, girl. Have a great, amazing Wednesday. You're off on Thursday. We're going to kick it on your day off.
We better kick it tomorrow.
We're going to. My mother is getting older. She want to go to bed at 8 o'clock. So we got to do something about that.
What time she get up?
We got to do something about that.
Bobby Brown says her prerogative.
She can do what she want to do.
It's her prerogative.
What's the next one?
I don't know.
I didn't either.
To live her life?
Oh, yeah. To live her life. It's her prerogative.
But think about it. When I'm up, you guys sleep.
Yeah.
Probably because we just going to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So that's why I get mine.
We're from Neptune. We got it flipped from the humans. We got it flipped from the humans. It's amazing to know where you're from, what planet you're from.
Oh, Shalamee's rum punch.
Oh, he think he in the shit because he said it right. Oh, Shalamee.
Y'all need to get hip to it.
Instagram, good night.
Sting said good night,
IG,
Instagram.
Sting said night. YouTube.
Sting said night, YouTube.
Sting said night. Facebook.
Sting said night.
Sting said night. We on
We
all
all
platforms.
3 tonight, Sting.
We just rolling out, girl. We talking to all the peoples.
Bam.
Get it?
Bam.
Whoa, hit it.
Bam.
Millie, hit it.
Bam.
What? Slow
Bam.
motion on you. Hey. Yes. All right, Billionaire. We got people dropping off, so don't tell me what you're
All right,
talking
so let's get to it. So, repeating lessons, getting off the slow bus. So, in life, like in school, when you don't get a lesson the first time, you don't get the chance to go to the next grade. You gotta pass out. You gotta test out to get to the next grade. So, if you have to test out in school to get to the next grade, you got to do the same thing in life. You will continue to repeat lessons until you get them, until you get the lesson, until you shift it. What you talking about, Billionaire? So recently, I've had to grow through something.
You did?
Yes.
What you grow through?
Once again, another relationship.
Oh, you slow with the women's?
I am.
Oh my gracious.
I love hard.
Oh my gracious.
I love hard, which...
What is love? I don't understand that. What does that mean? I love hard. I love soft. I'm in love with you, but I don't love you.
Well, I don't know what in love is.
I don't know what that means. I'm in love with you, but I don't love you. Somebody explain to me.
For me, when I say I love hard, it's like I care. You know what I mean? I just care.
So why don't you care hard? Why do you love hard?
Because to me, it's all wrapped up. For me, at least. And from what I've learned from watching Coach Kair's videos, love has a definition, which is, to do something for someone, not seeking anything in return. And that's just me. I am loved then, because when I do something for someone, I don't look to get anything reciprocated. That's not me. I just do it from the kindness of my heart.
So why you always doing this shit for me?
Well, it's different for you. Are you really pouting right now?
I miss.
I ain't even looking up for nothing from you, girl. You be tripping.
You be tripping. You be tripping.
Oh, Shalamee's rum punch.
Oh, you got a deep voice when you said that. Oh, you got a very white. Okay. So finish giving me this talk so I can understand what you're talking about.
So I just had to grow through something.
You want to give some examples of what that looks like when you're growing through relationships where you love hard or you care
for me,
hard?
The lesson is always one-sided. For me, what my lesson is, what I took from this is really to learn to trust in every sense of the definition. And number one, that's not just trusting what people show me, but trusting myself, trusting what I'm seeing, trusting what I'm getting, trusting what I'm feeling. And a lot of times I won't do that. So as you were getting on me earlier when you went on your spiel about coddling the people, we say was, just say it and not sugarcoat it. Well, that can be me. I can tend to coddle people so that I don't hurt their feelings.
But do you get that law of reciprocity? That word. Mm-hmm. Y'all know I'm making sure.
As far as what, do I receive what I'm giving out?
Do you receive that in return? Do people coddle you when they talking to you?
No, they don't.
Do they care about your feelings
No.
when they are being self-expressed?
No, they don't.
Okay, so
no.
Okay, I'm just checking.
I get it. This was the lesson. This is what I had to learn. That essentially I need to, as you taught, be selfish to be self-full.
And can you break that down? What are you saying there?
Putting myself first.
Okay, so let's understand this. Being selfish to be self-full. Okay, let's understand. What if somebody misinterprets that as the definition of selfish, where they're truly just thinking of themselves in every aspect. Nobody else matters. It's what they want. But yet they say, I'm being selfish to be self-full. But yet for the individuals involved, is there a difference?
I feel, yeah.
Okay. So for the other individuals that's involved, that's respecting that you're being selfish to be self-full, but yet in all angles, you're only thinking about yourself. So is that being selfish? Yeah. To be self-full, is that being selfish?
That's
to
just
be selfish.
That's just being selfish. That's just you're selfish. You're not considerate of anyone else around. There's a big difference. So to be selfish, to be self-full, for me at least, it just means to put myself first. It's just like the live we did when we said all men are dogs, right? Uh-huh. So I compare it to the pack. When it comes to training my dog, it's procedure. Because I have to place myself as alpha male within the pack. If not, he'll run all over me. So what does that look like, Billionaire Bucket? Well, sometimes you have to implement certain training techniques. One of those being, before I feed him, I eat, and I make sure he sees me eat, because he needs to know I eat first. I'm alpha, then he gets fed. So that is putting yourself first to be self-full. It's not selfish. That's just pack. That's the structure. That's the structure of how the pack is. So in human relationships, that's just, me taking a moment to, I like to be in nature. So that's me taking a moment to go outside and walk and get me 30 minutes in walking. Or, going to the gym, pumping some iron. Or if you like to swim, or if you like to ride bicycles or roller skate, whatever that is, and these are just activities, you know what I mean? Or if you like to write, you sit at the computer and write something that's pleasurable for you, that gives you a moment, that fulfillment. You have to do that for yourself, because when you put someone else first, number one, you're not going to receive that back. What I've learned, this is just me. This is me talking. You know what I mean? This is my experience. For me putting someone else first, I get oversighted, if that's the word. I get overlooked, get ran over, get taken advantage of. And you have to put yourself first, because what I feel that does is that exerts your strength, that shows your backbone. You're not a yarn ball. You're not to be played with. You actually are a person, and as well as you're not losing yourself within someone else. That's the biggest key for me too, is don't lose who you are in someone else. You have to do things for yourself to make yourself happy before you can make anyone else happy.
So my analogy that I teach is you have to be selfish. This is what he's talking about, y'all. To be self-full.
Mm-hmm. Break it down, Doc. Break it down.
But what that means is putting yourself first in the relationship. So, or any relationship, doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship between you and your significant other. Any relationship, you always put yourself first so that you can pour into everyone else. We all know the analogy that you cannot give from an empty cup, right? So if you are constantly giving to people and you aren't pouring into yourself, your cup is empty. And what happens? People run over you. They use you. They abuse you. Whatever the case may be, to get what they want. And then when they aren't getting what they want, they have temper tantrums. Now, my definition of selfish in the sense of just all about selfish, being selfish. You are selfish when you don't put yourself first. Because you are giving to yourself less. You being selfish to yourself.
Okay.
Because yourself isn't getting what it needs from you. You giving it to everybody else. Now, what I'm not saying is in giving to yourself that you don't consider everybody else around you. Like it doesn't become I'm a spoiled brat and I get my way. And when I don't get my way, I'm going to have a hissy fit. And that doesn't mean that I don't need to be responsible in my decision making because I don't get what I want or it's not going the way I perceive it to go or the way I want it to go or how I'm trying to control the outcome. Meaning everybody around me doesn't matter. What I want it now. That's just plain outright selfish. And what that looks like is being irresponsible with what you're doing and how you're doing it, how you're moving, because it's just being a spoiled brat. Now, there's a difference in being selfish and being self-full. It's I'm putting me first. I'm taking time for me.
Yep.
I'm pouring into me.
Yes.
I'm giving to me so that I can give to you, my business, my household, my family, my children, my husband, my friendships. But me first. So I am loyal to me first. That's the issue. Everybody all like, I'm loyal. I'm loyal to the pack. I'm loyal to my friends. I'm loyal to everything I do. But if I say, are you loyal to you? Everybody gonna tell me, hell no. Majority of people are not loyal to themselves. So you can't be loyal to anything else if you are not loyal to you. So the reason we keep repeating lessons is because we don't put ourselves first.
Right.
And we are not loyal to ourselves.
Right.
We loyal to everything and everybody else and their needs, making sure they're good, allowing them to use and abuse us. And then when the shit hit the fan, we like, how did I get back here again? Because you ain't give it to yourself. You was being selfish to that back.
This back.
Okay.
I get it, Doc.
Go ahead.
No, Doc, you got me. You got me. I mean, I get it.
So what lesson you keep repeating? Women?
Just attracting a certain type, and then when I'm in the relationship, just being a certain way, and then when things get to a point, it's like okay, then it's like it's heartache and heartbreak. That makes sense. You want more details?
It's heartbreak and heartache.
Yeah.
So what is it about you to keep attracting this? Have you discovered that?
The nice guy routine, that shit don't work. I feel like women want a nice guy like a cat want a yarn ball. So it's, I just need to speak my truth.
For all my ladies out here that are on Facebook, IG, YouTube, you say you want a nice guy. Do you truly want a nice guy? Let's hear from the ladies. All my ladies out here. And what does that look like?
Yeah.
What does a nice guy look like? Because, listen, I got a nice guy. I probably do run over my husband, but he'll speak up in a minute.
And that's that part. That's the part is like the coddling part. I got to get that under control because I'm like, oh, let me spare your feelings because it's either I'm not real. I'm at heart, I'm blunt. It's like what I think about, like if it came right from the mouth, it just be blood.
Sakai said, you ain't met a real nigga like me. Huh? He's slow. He's slow, Sakai. So he's slow. Break it down, Sakai. Break it down. ABC terms. Get on his bus, Sakai. What does that mean?
Really?
Sakai, we know you ride the big bus with the 56 seats.
You know what?
He on the 12-seat bus.
It's 30. It's 31, 32.
So break it down for him, Sakai. What does that mean? He ain't met a real nigga like you.
Oh my gracious.
So he gets in these relationships and I'm gonna tell you, he knows how to treat a woman because he was raised by a woman. My grandfather instilled in him how women, the whole kind of gender role thing. Men are to do X, Y, Z. Women are to do X, Y, Z. When we're together, because we're always together. We travel on this plane together all the time. We just go everywhere together. When we're together, we go in the store, he do me like this if I grab the cart. If I grab bags, he do me like that. He give me the keys. He be like,
because the other
you
day,
can get in the car.
No, the other day now when you
can
had
get in the car.
When you had the car.
You can get in the car.
When you had the cart, I just
finger.
slid in and took the cart from you.
That time. This is finger. You can get in the car with the keys, you know? So I used to go into the store by myself because my husband doesn't do stores. That works for us. But when I go with my bro husband, yeah, she said it. When I go with my bro husband, I can't touch the cart.
Oh, petty.
I can't touch the grocery bags. I can't bring them in the house. I can put them away. So if I'm in the kitchen.
That's just what I was shown.
Yeah. Y'all know my husband works a shift. We don't need to talk about it, but it's a shift where this bro husband steps in when the other one's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't take the groceries out. When we do dishes together. Want to wash, want to put up. Or the opposite.
Yeah.
So women say they want that. Is that nice guy?
I don't know.
I'm asking the ladies. I'm asking the ladies. Is that nice guy? Or is that just roles that men have gotten away from? My mother says it all the time. They don't make them like they used to. So are those roles that men have gotten away from? And so women have become so dominant because what society has trained us to keep the man out of the household. So women do it all.
Yeah, I see where you're going.
So women do it all. And then when men slide in, they don't have to have a car. They don't have to have a job. They don't have to do laundry. They don't have to cook. They don't have to go to the grocery store. They don't have to pay bills. They don't even have to have their own money. Why? Because so many women want to fix men. They still stuck in their 12-year-old boys. There's so many of them stuck at 12 and 15. Okay, they stuck between 12 and 14. So many men stuck between 12 and 14. So a woman comes along and she wants to fix him, but she hasn't fixed herself. Let's just say that. Let's just say she ain't done her own work. So how the fuck you gonna fix him? I don't know. So tell me, is that nice guy syndrome, or is that the gender roles that we have gotten away from, where a male just does those things for his woman because that's the way he treat her? How many women go to a car and they out with their man and they open their own door?
Shit, hold up. Let's talk about this. How many times I done been out here and I done been at the gas station. Now don't get me wrong, okay? I'm all for if my lady want to drive one day, because shit, sometimes I don't feel like driving. I'm all for, sharing some of them roads. But one thing I cannot do is you're not pumping no gas.
That's another thing.
And these brothers down here in the South will sit in that fucking car with the AC running while they lady get out, go pay for the gas, and then come back and pump it. I say, where do they do that at? I ain't never. Like, that was a lesson I learned from one of my first girlfriends. I did that one time with her, and she checked me. She's like, nah, that ain't how you do, because she had her dad in her life. I learned that lesson from her. And ever since then, a lady don't pump no gas.
Okay, Miss Monique on IG says that nice guys are rare. Many men are broken because of the lack of something in growing up. Absolutely. Yeah. They stuck between the ages of 12 and 14. The majority of men are stuck between the ages of 12 and 14. You may get a 15 or 16-year-old here and there, but majority of them are stuck. So being stuck there, you think about what a 12-year-old boy, 13-year-old boy, and a 14-year-old boy mindset is capable of doing. And then you get these men as women who are a lot more mature. Instead of telling them or expecting them to do the things that they should do in the household, you just do it. So then when you get a man like this one that comes along and already has that instilled in him, it's let's run all over him. He too nice.
Yeah. And then when I peep game, it's you can't come back from that.
My cutoff game is strong as fuck. And then people see that, and then that's the heartbreaking heartache.
No, we don't, Mo. We don't need to fix men.
No, men need to fix themselves.
Right.
That's what I'm doing. I'm fixing myself. I've identified certain things, part of me. 11:11, Ashe, all praise the ancestors, all praise the Most High. That was my gratitude alone.
Gratitude.
Yeah, we just give gratitude here and there. But no, it's on us to fix us. And that's what I'm doing. I've identified certain things with me, and I'm like, yo, let me fix those. And as I go along on this journey, I'm sure more shit's going to come up. And when they come up, I'm going to fix that too, until I am where I feel I need to be. And until I'm where my ancestors feel I need to be, or where the Most High feels I need to be, so that I can get to the next level, because that's what we're doing on this journey here, is growing. We ascended. We're not staying stagnant.
Dr. Gemini Twin said she was at the gas station and she saw where a dude was in a car and another man come up to pump his woman's gas because her dude was sitting in the car. Mm-hmm. And so her dude jumps out wanting to fight the dude that's trying to help the lady pump the gas. Nigga.
Bruh, you can't be mad. Homeboy gamed your girl. I mean, if you was on your job, then that wouldn't have happened. If you was on your job, you would have been pumping the gas, and then you and your girl would have been in the car. That wouldn't have happened. You can't be. I mean, for real. I mean, is that disrespectful? Hell yeah. But I couldn't be mad at homeboy for coming in like that. He saw an opportunity. Mm-hmm. Unapologetic opportunist. That's what he was.
But there we go with that subject. Yes, Mo, men do need to talk about this more, because you have more and more women raising men in households. A woman cannot raise a man to be a man.
Okay, Michelle said that.
You can't raise a man. What? He's already grown. What you gonna do?
You know what I was talking about. Just fill in the blanks, Doc. You supposed to back me up when I go on a tangent like that.
What do you think? That's what I said. I'm letting people know the words. I'm filling in. I just didn't sing it with you.
Supposed to be back there with the who, with the shoe up, shoot. You know what I'm talking about?
He's already grown. What you gonna do? So it's the window. Can't raise a man. Ooh.
What I'm talking about.
So you got these women out here raising these men, boys to be men, but they remain boys. You got to realize, women, a lot of us women are, not a lot of us, but there are a lot of women who are on their journey to healing, right? Releasing all that doesn't serve them from their childhood.
Right.
Men can't do that openly like you.
Yeah.
Because men are taught to be strong, suppressed. Women are too, don't get me wrong. But they taught to be strong, suppressed. You know, at 2 years old, I see parents like, stand up, shut up, quit crying, you a man. You too. Remember, you ain't grown till you 5 in my eyes. So, but still, you too, you're not grown. I mean, so it's like,
I got 3 years.
Right. So this 2-year-old is being told to be a man. Mm-hmm. Suck it up.
Yep.
You can't be crying. You can't express yourself.
Yeah.
So, you know, men need the dick danglers. You dragging your damn feet. Men need the dick danglers.
I had to grow through this, Doc. I had to go through this, and the ancestors, they weren't rocking with going forward on that.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So each time you repeat the lesson, does it get easier?
Hell no. It gets worse. I don't want to say harder, because
it is challenging.
It's very challenging, but it ain't nothing, I can't get through. But yeah, this one was by far the most challenging, but it is what it is. And I'm going to get through it like I always do. Can't shit stop me. I'm a fucking beast.
Really?
Yeah. I got to talk my shit, y'all.
You got to talk your shit?
I got to talk my shit. That's what keep me going. You got to talk your shit sometime.
I got to see what's going on, because, I got to ask this dick dangler what he got in between his legs. I mean, this lesson gave you a stalker. Have you had a stalker before?
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah, I don't know what I would have to know what like. Well, let's look up the dictionary's definition.
Okay, women.
I have my own.
Give me a definition of what a stalker is for you. Anybody that I tell to leave me alone and they keep bothering me, calling me.
A person who pursues game, prey, or a person stealthily.
Stalker.
A person who harasses another person as a former lover, a famous person, etc., in an aggressive, often threatening, and illegal manner.
Stalker.
Okay, so yeah, I've had one. This is
Here lately, he's been like, sister, I don't know what I don't know if what you saying. Let me double check that.
No, it's not that. I wanted to have the dictionary's definition because I had my own. And I'm
Did
like,
yours match that?
No.
Okay, what was your definition of stalker?
In my mind, that what I've experienced with women, no, that wasn't stalking. I didn't think, but according to the dictionary, bam, that is.
So you've had every woman you've had has been a stalker towards the end?
Not everyone, but the past few have. Yes.
The past few. So do you think that has something to do with I've lost a good thing and I just want to let him or her know that I apologize and please forgive me? You think it's more of that?
More of the game. It's more of shit.
Did they say that that's a game? They said stalking?
Yeah, they said pursuing game. So as if like a hunter could be a stalker. Or like a lion, you know what I mean? Lion in the jungle, they could be stalkers because they stalk their prey. I think that's what they meant by pursuing game.
I think of it like this: when you done ran game and your game done ran the fuck out, you got to keep trying to.
Yeah, trying to convince the person, and that's what it seems like it is because it's been identified that it ain't no connection there, no love there, or whatever have you. And then when that's peaked, it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, hold up.
Look what Mo said. Read what she said.
Constantly in pursuit of a person in any manner of which a person does not want. Yeah.
That's stalking.
No, that is hunting, not stalking. Okay, I think she's talking about with the game.
Thank you, Mo. Break it down. I told y'all he's slow. Y'all be with him. Y'all be with him. We're going to help him get it. Because you know what? We're not repeating this lesson. And when I say we, it's because we always together. So, I support my brother in whatever he does. I love him, and I love whomever he loves. But he gonna get this lesson so that he can attract the right queen for him. Relationships do not have to be challenging. They have their ups and downs, don't get me wrong. But when you're in a relationship where it's always, and it doesn't, I'm not only talking about with a spouse. I'm talking about even friendships. Mm-hmm. When you're in a relationship, whether it's work relationship, friend relationship, sexual relationship, whatever that is, it's not this all the time. When there's that law of reciprocity, there's that give, there's that receive. Me and Bradley, I'll say something to him. Half the time he'd be like, are they arguing? Are they playing?
Yeah.
Like he never knows. There's no no distinction between the two because you know what? I fire, he'll fire back. Boom. We done. And then at times, I'll fire, he fire back. We crack up laughing. He'd be like, okay, was that? I'm confused.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Do I leave the room?
Yeah. I'll be like, I'm going to give y'all some space. And then we're just playing bucket. We're just playing bucket.
Then he'd be like, do I jump in and help my sister?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, listen.
Like, I'm going to jump on your back.
Right. Relationships have their ups and downs, but they are not this. Anything you trying to force to fit, I don't care if it's work relationship, friend relationship, sexual relationship. Anything you trying to make fit, stop putting your feet in shoes that's too motherfucking little. Yeah. You know you wear a 9. Why the hell you over here at DSW trying to fit in that 7? Because it match your outfit.
Because you want to get the matching bag.
Okay. Kismet said balance.
Balance. What about balance? About having balance in a relationship? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm learning. I'm definitely learning to balance.
Billionaire Audrey said she was on a date. Both him and her brought their kids. Her son would open the door. And at one point, she told her son, don't open the door for her. And so she said this man, at that point, let the door slam in her face. She said that was her last date. I don't blame you, sis.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. You know, when I met my husband, I used to walk behind him out of habit. Didn't think anything of it. I used to walk behind him. Dude would turn around and he would like, that burnt him up. He like, what? Why are you back there? My husband didn't use profanity till his wife started cussing. And now everybody just cuss. Fuck. But he like, why are you back there? You stand beside me. You walk with me. Mm-hmm. I don't walk in front of you. You don't walk in front of me. We walk together. Right there, he was training me. We together. I don't know what you had in the past. But what I'm not going to do is walk in front of you. I used to get mad, y'all. I used to be like, whoa, bro, whoa, you checking me? Okay, I'm coming. I'm right here beside you. Okay. I promise I'm right here beside you.
You know damn well she ain't giving that easy. You don't talk, okay, fine. I'm gonna walk beside you though.
But you ain't gonna tell me what to do.
But you won't be talking to me. Oh. You know, she went all Shanae on him. I can see it now all over here.
Y'all, because I wasn't doing my healing work back then. Bradley put up with some shit. Yes, that way. And he still do to this day. He just is quiet, but he'll give it to me. Don't get it twisted. He'll give it to me. Yeah. But that's that thing. Like, I come into the relationship, I wasn't gonna let nobody control me. I wasn't gonna let nobody tell me what to do. I had been a single mom for 15 years. You ain't coming in here running nothing. I'm gonna tell you what to do. That lasted for about 5 years. But, you know, even in that sense, you know, we butt heads, getting to know one another. We go our separate ways. But it was never this. Never. It has never been that.
Friction.
It has never been that. If you're in a relationship, because I've been in them, so I can talk about it. If you're in a relationship, it's always friction. It's always an argument. You always being accused of cheating. You always this, you always that. Y'all, time to go. That person wants to control you. That person wants to control the relationship. And that's a form of abuse. It ain't healthy. That person ain't for you. I don't care how much attachment you are. It is not healthy.
Yeah.
And anybody that's degrading you and putting you down and then you questioning yourself like, whoa, wait, am I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
You should never feel less than by anybody in any relationship, be it a spouse, friend, whatever, family member, nothing. You should never feel less than. It should never make you feel like you are not worthy.
Don't make you feel less than, Bucket.
Well, drill sergeant.
Tell the truth.
I gotta go do my push-ups for you before I go to sleep. I didn't do my 30 yet.
So I am an older sister. I am bossy.
No,
but he be telling me, he be like, you stop being mean to me. I don't be being mean. I just be saying things. It might be the deliver or the receiving.
No,
but he knows how I am. It's like, I'm going to say what I have to say. You get butt hurt. You need to check yourself and see what that trigger is.
A lot of times I'll be playing, but essentially how she is how I am on the inside. But I'm like, oh no, let me soften the blow. Let me soften the blow. Because a lot of times I just don't have no filter. I'm just like, leave me alone.
Yeah,
and shit can come off. Like, I can't tell you. I did it for a little while and people were like, man, you an asshole. And it's like, damn, I don't want to be called no asshole. But now at this point, if I got to be an asshole to have some inner peace, then fuck it, I'm an asshole.
Okay, prime example of getting butthurt or needing to be coddled behind words. It's okay. We're just using you as an example. Okay.
Here we go.
Prime example. He's like, oh, I don't want to be called an asshole.
Yeah.
You know, that was the same thing with me. I didn't want to be called the unmanifester because the first thing that came up in my mind was, oh, that's bad. People are going to think I'm unmanifesting them. Well, I walked into that shit. I will unmanifest some people, some traffic, some debt, some, you name it, I'll unmanifest it.
Yeah, sure.
So it's like, I embrace it now. It's how you look at it.
Yeah.
And me calling him slow because Grandpa said it, he triggered by it. Because somewhere he has to see, what is that saying? Because we're not saying like,
well, I know what that
slow.
Like, you have to be the best at everything.
We're not saying he doesn't read well.
Yeah.
We're not saying he cannot walk
I
or
just don't
talk.
trust myself. That's the case.
Oh, speaking of trust thyself.
That's been my biggest thing throughout. That's the number one
How
lesson.
many of y'all deal with that?
Yeah, that's my
Give me some
one
hearts
lesson.
up. How many of y'all deal with that, trusting yourself?
I always want to believe like everybody is good and nobody has an ulterior motive, and you know what I'm saying. I want to see the good in people, but like you always say, say that love them where they are, not who they choose to be.
Mm-hmm.
In this, on this realm. So I'm really learning that. But the thing is trusting myself and trusting what it is that I'm reading when I'm reading people, because I'll create a thought of doubt, like, no, they don't really mean that, or no, and then it's like, no, you keep doing this shit, you mean that shit.
Right. So we talked about that. Not trusting what people say, but trusting their actions.
Yeah,
and the way they move.
Yeah, trust is what people show you. So in the past, I believed the talk, and now it's like, man, I ain't got no time for no talk.
So we both have learned that lesson, because that has been me too, and I know it's been quite a few of you, because I've talked to quite a few of you on my boob is itching, on the outside. So I've talked to quite a few of you, before, and I know that's been a problem for you as well. Mm-hmm. You too. And the thing is, those of you who are like, oh my gracious, I just want to love people. Oh my gracious, I want to be loyal to people. You must start.
We could lose our IG people. IG people, we're going to try and come back. We're about to lose y'all in 20 seconds. It says we got a time
How long
limit.
we been live?
I don't know, Doc.
So you must start learning to trust people by their actions, not what come out of their mouths. So for those of you people,
check back with this IG. We're gonna try to come back to you. My apologies, Doc.
No, you're fine. Those of you who are like, let me end this video and get these people back on here. Okay. For those of you who are like, oh my gracious, I love people. I go hard for people. I'm loyal to people. I just want to help people. I want to see everybody win.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see everybody win. We all can win. It's enough of everything out here for everybody. The universe is abundant. You get that. But you got these people over here that don't understand that. They don't get that. They may say the universe is abundant, but they don't play the game like that. This game of life, they're choosing to play differently. So to help yourself in that, let me share this with you. Start trusting people by the way they move, their actions.
That's what trust truly is what they show you.
What they show you, not what they say out their mouths.
And love should not have a condition, y'all. It's
all-encompassing.
All-encompassing. When someone does something for you, they should seek nothing in return. And the same with you. If you love somebody, do something for them just because. You shouldn't seek anything in return. Yeah, there's things that require energetic exchange, but love ain't always it. You know what I mean? So if somebody does something for you and then it's like, oh, well, you owe me, you watch that shit too. Watch that shit. And then watch what happens, watch what happens when you slow up on things, or if you're not able to do certain things that you've been able to do in the past. Watch what happens then. And pay attention to those movements. Because how people move, man, is going to tell you a lot. And that's another thing I had to learn is, and throughout this healing, I had to shed having expectations. And the biggest download that I got after this, after growing through this, was the fact that though I don't have expectations of anyone, any situation, I don't have those. But, however, I do have requirements of people. If you are to be in my circle, you got to move a certain way, because my circle is this fucking small. And to get in it is a fucking privilege. My presence is a present.
So does that go back to you need to know what you want?
It can, yeah.
So if you know what you want, then you can attract what you desire.
Very true, very true.
Okay.
But you have to be ready for it. And apparently I wasn't ready for it. So I got to go back and tweak some things.
But you knew that you wasn't ready for it because you said it in the beginning, so you didn't trust yourself, right?
I said it in the beginning?
In the beginning, you wasn't ready for a relationship.
Yeah, because I really need to focus on the mission. And after this all went down, I see why. Because it's important. It's important. My ancestors really pushing this mission hard, and it's important for me to have my own identity It's important. That's very important for everyone to have their own identity. And then two, it's going to take a special woman because of the women that are in my family. I come from the epitome of true, independent, strong, melanated women, queens. And you just can't be any and every old body and get around the energy.
Let me suck that in.
Oh, you're going to get you some, girl. Get some. Give you some taste. Shout out to my mama.
Yeah. He like,
Gotta shout out my
did you
mama.
just take my moment away? Like,
No,
shout out to my mama.
I just
And your
shared-
sisters?
Yes, my sisters, plural.
Right. Not
Cousins,
just me.
aunties,
Yes. Grandmother.
grandmothers. Yes. all of
Adopted
them.
godmothers.
Yes, godmothers, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you have to be a strong individual, and that's just, you know, now, and that's the thing about dating too, is, you know, you get a chance to tweak and really figure out what it is that you're looking for and set up a list of qualities that you want in a spouse.
Yeah.
And some people did this earlier on in life. Me, I was getting money earlier on in life. I really wasn't dating like that. I had a whole different focus. But now that I'm older and I'm like, yo, I'm just like kind of wanting a certain lifestyle. So now I'm taking it a little bit more serious. Pardon me, y'all. Gotta plug in the computer for the YouTubers over here. We gotta get some juice.
You need some juice, buddy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Juice. So, but that's all it is. It's just all a learning experience, figuring yourself out. And the more that, you know, I take a step back and I just be with me, I learn how to love me.
Yes.
Then I'll be able to properly love my queen. Because obviously I'm not loving right either. Because there needs to be balance. I think Kismet said that. Maybe that's what she was referring to as well. There needs to be balance on my part. I need to be balanced as far as what it is I'm giving and what and I need to be receiving as well. And if I'm not, I need to be vocal. That's another thing. I can't be sugarcoated.
Speaking your truth.
Yeah, speaking my truth, standing firm in it too. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of downloads coming to me for this. So I take full part. You know what I'm saying? I own my shit. I own my shit. I know where I went. Where I'm not gonna say went wrong, but I know what role I played in this to for this outcome to come, and I accept that and I own that. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now I just need to hone in on that, heal from that, and just keep this thing pushing.
Well, tell the people, since you're my puppet, did your sister have anything to do with that?
No. You were completely 100% supportive. You said whatever decision that I chose to do, you supported it. You just stated how you felt about the situation and what it is what you needed to do to protect your space. That was it.
Always got to protect
that
your
decision
space.
was based off me and how I felt. And the fact that it was just based off me. It was off me and how I felt. And that's it.
You done with the lesson?
I'm good, Doc. I mean, you got anything else to say to the people? Because you was talking too, Doc. You was teaching them.
Are you done with the lesson, or are you going to stay on that short bus?
No.
You getting off the short bus, you going to get on the bus with the 56 seats, or you going to stay on the bus with 12 or 13?
I want to get on the charter bus.
Okay.
I want to go out of town.
Just gonna check.
I want 100 and some seats on that summer home.
So
listen, put me on
listen,
the jet.
the moral of the story is look and see what lessons you are repeating in your life constantly.
Yeah.
You got to be able to step out of yourself and determine what is it that you're doing to continue to attract this lesson and continuing to repeat this lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to make a decision. You have to decide. Do I want to continue to continue to repeat it, or am I going to be complete with it?
Yeah.
He made a decision. He said he's complete with it. So we're going to see. All he can do is show me and show the universe that he's open and ready to do what he needs to do for himself, to continue to heal himself and work on himself, to attract that which he desires after he realizes what he wants. And I think you've been working on your chronicles as far as calling forth your woman and what you desire from her.
Yeah, if you follow me on IG, check me out on IG, Squat and Low. It's SQATNLO. Check me out. Y'all gonna be seeing some. I started in the past Future Queen Chronicles, so y'all gonna see that get revamped, and we're gonna take that a little bit more serious. So
And so what that is,
I'll post them on my Facebook as well too.
Calling forth what you desire in your queen.
Yeah,
and what you envision for her.
It's literally just building her, but in the same. Well, y'all just check it out. But it's just me. It's me. It's my chronicles. It's me writing to my queen, to my future queen. That's how it starts off, dear future queen. You know what I mean? So it's me writing to my future queen. We just talking. You know what I'm saying? As if we pen pals. Because I know she out there. I just haven't attracted her yet because the way I am right now is no good for her. So we're going to get this thing right over here first. You know what I'm saying? We got things to break within the generation. And
breaking them generational curses.
Yeah.
Not curses, cycles.
Cycles, yep. And we just going to get that thing right. And that way we can, be a true power couple
and build.
Yeah, build.
And build. And love.
That way.
And build. And love.
That's
the only thing that exists. All right, y'all. Let's get this giveaway in.
Ooh,
what we giving away today?
Oh, not those. Put them away.
Oh, you don't want me to give away. I can't give away my yoni. I can't give away my.
I don't think Big Dog gonna want you to get.
Give me that yoni love.
No.
Give me that yoni love. How come I can back him up and sing with him? But
wait a minute. Wasn't that an R. Kelly song?
Not that one. I said
Honey
Yoni Love.
Yeah, Honey Love was him. You remixed. No, we can't do that.
I said Yoni Love. Give me that Yoni Love.
No, we can't
Give
do
me that Yoni Love.
Skr.
Give me that Yoni Love. Give me that Yoni Love. All right, what's the number, Bucket? What you say?
What the number is? What the numbers is?
Chef Q says she's so happy for you.
Shout out to you, Chef Q.
Kismet says she think her daughter is shooting for, Your daughter is shooting her shot. Okay, got it. Kismet, your daughter shooting her shot over here with Billionaire Bucket.
Kismet, I gotta get my life together first. I appreciate that love, but I gotta focus.
You gotta focus.
Yeah, I'm taking a minute.
He taking a minute. Okay, tell her to put it on pause, Kismet.
Appreciate the love, though.
Tell her to put it on pause. He gonna get it right. And when the time is divine, let's bring it together.
Ooh, woo, woo, woo.
But listen, you gotta be willing to put up with the strong women in this life. I know all of y'all that follow me know that I'm a piece of work.
Oh, God. I mean, no, not you.
This is too bucket.
You're only supposed to do that to D-Snack.
This is too bucket.
Not to me. What numbers we doing tonight, Doc?
I don't know what numbers you doing tonight, Doc.
What we doing tonight, Doc? What we doing tonight? Let's
I'm
go.
Sweating. It's hot in here.
Girl, I know, right? I'm a little warm.
I'm toasted. Is it the rum punch? I'm still sipping on my rum punch, y'all.
Let's go with numbers 50 to 100.
All right, y'all. I'm giving away something tonight. Who gonna
50 to 100.
Ooh, who gonna get this giveaway?
Yarameen. Yarameen for my West Coasters. Y'all already know what that is. Yarameen. What? Chef Q in the mix, though. Who else out on the West Coast? Who else out here?
Elizabeth. Elizabeth is out west.
No, Yarameen.
Okay, so let's see these numbers.
Y'all
want to guess IG?
50 to 100.
Y'all want to give us a number? 50 to 100 is we doing?
50 to 100.
All right. The closest that gets to the number, you got to give away. Do I tell them what we giving away tonight? Or do I just let them guess their numbers?
No? Guess their numbers.
Okay, it's going to be surprise. What if I'm giving my yoni? What if I'm giving my yoni away tonight?
It's probably going to be returned.
That's got to be a male, though.
Big Dog ain't going for it. He gonna say, "Nah, return that to sender." Giving nothing away, girl. Woman.
Oh, what time is it? Ooh, I wonder if
Big
he's
Dog
coming home on time.
Oh
tonight.
shoot! Better get that man some vittles together. He gonna be hungry.
Oh, I don't stink. I'm just hot, but I don't stink yet. What we doing? Oh, Miss Karen said 51. Hey, Miss Karen. Miss Karen said 51. Ron said 88. Kismet said 69. Oh, Kismet, he said he
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's
Kismet.
no, don't tell anybody that. I didn't mean to say it out loud.
He
I
said,
didn't mean to say it out loud. It's like, Mom, if you're watching, I'm free.
be fully self-expressed.
Wait, what was that? What was that? Black Knight on Martin. He said, "Oh, that's your daughter. Your daughter's a freak." That's my mom.
We don't say
your son is a freak.
We don't say free. We're free. Remember, Yoni Ho means free. We free.
Dick danglers just means dick danglers.
Dick danglers just mean they drop that dick on you.
Jingling.
Okay, Yoni Ho is trying to get the dick danglers going. So
we getting there. We getting there, y'all. Y'all bear with me. I gotta appease the ancestors.
And all the dick danglers is men supporting men.
That's it.
Through their healing process.
Two
kings talking.
We have a conversation so that we can all feel comfortable to open up, so that brothers like myself have a place, a safe place to come and speak, because we don't have that. We don't have that in our community.
What your community is?
The melanated community.
The melanated community?
Yeah.
Well, melanated community can be Asians as well. I don't think they realize they're melanin, but they is.
Hello. You got melanin in your skin. Talk to him, Doc. Where we at with the numbers? Who got the wop-de-wop? Who we got?
Okay, Miss Karen on IG, she gave
she
the
has
number over
51.
there. I see some more on there. They haven't voted yet. What did the Billionaire Audrey say? She said dick danglers are free freaks.
All right.
There's no freak in it. No, we breaking down the programming. 77 for Dr. Gemini Twin. 67 for Chef Q. Yes, sir. Kismet. Ron. Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
I think that's 69, 74, 67, 69. You got a lot of your 69s going on.
That is my number.
Okay, looks like Chef Q.
Oh, Chef Q in the mix.
Looks like Chef Q. You get this beauty right here. You get this pyrite.
Ooh,
this fool's gold.
Fool's gold. That's what they call it?
Mm-hmm. Pyrite.
Oh, wow.
You get this pyrite chain, Chef Q. Congratulations.
Wow. Congratulations.
Send me that Long Beach address so I can get this out to you.
LBC. Tell she
in the Long Beach. This is what she won, IG. Y'all know we give away something every week.
You know what I mean?
Here's what she won, YouTube. Ooh, this is the beauty.
Next week it could be you. Getting a giveaway.
Yes. I'll get that to you. I need to get to the post office. I still have things I need to get in the mail. Billionaire Audrey. I haven't been to the post office, honey. I gotta get yours in the mail too. I know I said
Billionaire Audrey. That'll give me a reason to fuss at her.
Yeah, because he be on it about Billionaire Audrey. Billionaire Audrey.
I'll fuss at her for you.
He be wanting to fuss at me about her. So congratulations. Thank you for tuning in this week. We hope that you all got something.
Yes.
Something out of being on the short bus. And not repeating these lessons, y'all.
Yes,
come on, we got to get it. We got to get our shit together.
Yeah.
You got to own your shit. You got to heal your life so that you can be great and grand. Yeah. And my phone went dead.
Oh man, we lost IG.
My phone went dead.
Oh
no. IG. I never know. My Samsung usually don't go dead. But I truly apologize. So we love it, y'all. Check us out next Tuesday for Truthful Tipsy Tuesday. I think the later time might work better. Maybe not 10:30, but it may work a little better. Yeah, we might play
with that time. Yeah, we had a lot more folks on here, so we definitely want to make sure we get interaction. And hey, y'all, share this with people, okay? Help us get these followers up. Help others get this healing work. You know what I'm saying? Might be a message in there for some others. So let's get that out there. Please remember, patronize your a melanated business. Do not try to negotiate their pricing. If you can't afford it at the moment, hey, just walk away. It's okay. They're not going to be hurt about it, all right? And if you're looking for some good rum punch, you know where you need to go. If you in the A-Town, stay down.
You can order it online too. She get it shipped in. Yeah, hit her up.
The rum
I'm gonna put her name in here.
Yes.
I'm gonna put her name in here so that y'all will know who she is. You know, but yes, we love it, y'all.
Oh shoot.
Very, very much.
Yes.
It is.
Yes, I got
Dr. Lovey B, celebrity life coach. Y'all know I'm a celebrity life coach now. Yay!
I'm the billionaire bucket.
He's a big dangler with them waves.
I'm the billionaire bucket.
So I love it, y'all. Y'all be grand. See y'all next week. And see you too, YouTube. Mwah.
Talk too much.
I know.
Oh, shoot.
Hit that over there.
Hold up,